What's popping YouTube? It's your girl Iconzoleka and I'm back with another motherfucking video. And today guys, I am going to be sharing with you my tips and tricks for smelling good the whole day, aka my shower routine. I'm not quite sure what I will name this video.
That's facts on facts. You a fan, join Icon's gang. Yes, gang, gang, gang. I got the confession.
So I just want to first of all say thank you so much for choosing my video and trusting me to give you good, clean girl tips. You feel me? And without further ado, let us start this shit. I want to start off by giving you guys a little bit of background. So I've always been super interested in stuff like body care, skin care, hair care, and like hygiene in general. And when I was growing up, especially during puberty, I don't feel like I got the proper information or tips and tricks that I so badly needed to deal with how my body was changing. Right? So, for example, stuff like I didn't know how to get my knees to look super clean because my knees were really dark, and I was struggling to stay smelling super fresh from the beginning of the school day to the end of the school day. I was struggling with sweating because I am the type of person, I sweat a lot, guys. I sweat over here a lot, under my boobs, inner thighs. My hands are always wet, and I absolutely hate it. But fear no more, babes. I got the perfect skincare routine that has me feeling and smelling so fresh and so clean the entire day, no matter how hot it is outside, no matter how busy I am for the day. I smell gorgeous. So let me plug you guys with my tips and tricks, or just my shower routine, because it's really not that deep, guys. My shower routine consists of 3 major steps, I believe. Number 1 is cleansing yourself. Number 2, smelling good. Number 3, private part, private area check. Basically. So, number 1, guys, is usually before I get in the shower, I like to run my water so that it's nice and warm for when I do enter the shower. I do not have any of this right now, but I do usually use eucalyptus oil, and I just drop like 2 or 3 drops on the shower floor, and I let my water steam up and get warm. The shower smells super good and relaxing and clean when you walk in, guys. It's a really super amazing, relaxing smell, which really overall helps my experience in the shower and helps me enjoy what I'm doing a lot more, even on days that I don't feel like paying so much attention to myself, because trust me, I know depression is a real thing, and sometimes we're just lazy, sometimes we're just tired, and sometimes we're just busy, and showering feels more like a task than like a necessity. Do you get me? So I must say that using eucalyptus oil does motivate me to shower. It does excite me in the shower, and it helps me enjoy myself more. Not only that, eucalyptus oil has a whole lot of benefits for your skin, guys. So it's been helping my skin on my face a whole lot, because essentially I'm steaming with the essential oil, as well as like my body skin is super soft, super hydrated, and I really think that that's due to my eucalyptus oil. Right. Once my shower is nice and warm and steamy on the inside, I obviously enter the shower. And my first step is, guys, to cleanse my body with my face cloth, a vaslap, a wash rag, whatever you call it. Okay. So for this first step, I would recommend that you get yourself a soap that will 100% remove all germs. The past month and a half or so, I have been using the lavender scented Dettol soap, guys, and I chose Dettol because it's known for its antibacterial factors and how well that it like gets rid of germs, which I feel like is the main purpose for yourself being in the shower, to be honest, is to obviously get germs and dirt off of your body. And so that is why I chose Dove, and I chose the Dove lavender scent because I am a big fan of relaxing soft smells, and so lavender is one of those. But even though the soap smells absolutely amazing on my skin, guys, it does not smell that good around my private part area. And if you are confused by that, It's just called pH balance. So all of us have a specific smell, right? You have a natural smell. I don't know why I just smelled myself. But you have a natural smell that is unique to you and your body's pH levels and balance. And therefore, certain scents may smell good on me and it will not smell good on you, and vice versa. So, our private part areas are a different pH balance to the rest of our body. And so, that is why I had that issue, if you want to call it that. It smelled really good on my body, but near my private part areas, I would not wash my private part areas with the Dettol soap, guys. Please do not do that, especially not if it's scented. Don't do that. But when I'm washing like my thighs or areas around it, you can just smell that the smells don't communicate. Do you understand what I mean? So I do want you guys to look out for that. If you do choose a scented soap for your first wash, that the soap not only matches your body's pH but your private parts body pH balance at the same time. I must say, using it though, I didn't find like a whole lot of issues because the soap that I do use for my private part areas is elite, but that would just be my advice. So guys, what I do for my first step is I like to lather up my wash rag nicely with the soap. I want it all soft and mushy and gooey and full of bubbles, and I start usually under my arms because I don't know why, I just do. I just feel like I want to get rid of all of the deodorant like sticking to my armpits, obviously, and that's where you start sweating first usually. So I usually wash underneath each armpit for at least 30 seconds to a minute, depending just on how fast or slow you are in the shower. And then I obviously go in and wash the rest of my body with my antibacterial soap. Once I go ahead and rinse my body, I will pick up the same soap and get a nice and thick layer on my skin, on my hands, and I will wash my body with my hands afterwards just to make sure I'm still squeaky clean. Once I am done with that, I rinse my body off and I pick any scented soap, or I wouldn't say soap, I usually use a body wash or a bubble bath, guys. And this step is 100% for enjoyment and to smell good. This is not to clean my body or moisturize my body or scrub my body or do any cleaning properties, but cleaning duties, whatever. But this is literally for enjoyment. So I would choose like a scent for the day, and I would get that on my hands and literally just enjoy myself, rub my body smelling good in that scent or whatnot. And this is the time I really spend time with myself and my body and try to enjoy myself the most. And once I'm done with that, I rinse my body off. My third and final step in the shower, guys, is using the original Dove soap. I get a nice and thick lather on my hands once again, and I go in and I clean my private part areas. I will make a video talking more in detail about that, since it is quite an uncomfortable topic and I really want to give you as much information about it as I can, since I have some other tips and tricks for staying fresh and clean down there. So yeah, you will clean your private part areas with your hands, guys, or I prefer to use my hands. I am thinking about purchasing a baby face cloth, and try to use that for my private part areas. I will start with my front private part area, rinse it off, and then I'll do the same with my back private part area, rinse it off. And since today was a shave day, guys, I usually go in with a loofah before and after shaving, just so that I can exfoliate my skin and prevent ingrown hairs or stubble or anything of the sort. So I'll get my loofah and I'll make it nice and soapy, nice and white and bubbly and all of those things. And I will go in again and clean my front private parts, rinse it, and then lather it up again and clean my back private parts. And then I will rinse my private parts off with warm water. So it's as simple as that, guys. That is my shower routine. It really works for me. Please do it in order. It's so important to wash your private parts last, because as I mentioned, any other products that you use during your shower can knock off your pH balance down there, and then you have problems down there during the day, ladies. I know you know what I'm talking about. All right, so I would 100% say, if you're gonna take anything from this video, it is wash your private parts with the original Dove soap. Use your hands. Do not insert the soap inside your private parts. No holes inside soap goes in there. Don't do that. Do not do that. Okay? And I would say wash your private parts last. Those are the most important things that you can take away from this video. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope my tips and tricks helped you out. If you have any more questions, please feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll make sure to make more videos or add them in future videos that I plan on making. And yeah, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the gang, because Icons Gang is the best gang, you feel me? Thank you so much. I love you guys, and peace.